So you know that TV show Full House? I have a problem with it. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Sean, student minister at Orange Beach UMC in Orange Beach, Alabama. So quick announcement before we get into the lesson. We will not be having small group meetings this week in person. There's a storm out there, another one, and we want to make sure that you're safe more than anything. So we encourage you to stay home this Wednesday night and just watch this lesson. It's almost just as good. So you know that TV show Full House? I have a problem with it. My biggest problem is that it's fake. It doesn't represent a real family. Your family, my family, I mean, how many of your families end every argument and end every single day with a big hug and cheesy piano music playing in the background?
Hey, it's okay. I won't go. I'll stay here with you. Okay, everything's all right.
That's just not how family works, because family is hard. It's difficult. Sometimes it's all you got, but it's not easy. No family is perfect, and we've been talking about this for the whole month of October. In one way or another, family is going to let us down at some point, which is bad news. But what if God wants to give you more family and can give you more family? Congratulations, your parents just called and you're getting a new baby brother. Just kidding, that's not happening. Don't freak out. But what I think we need to do is redefine the word family. When I read the Bible, family means more than just the group of people that you were born into. Take David and Jonathan, for example, in 1 Samuel. They were not brothers, but they were best friends. David had been taken away from his family, and Jonathan, who was the prince of Israel, Jonathan's mom didn't seem to be involved in Jonathan's dad, who was the king of Israel, was the complete opposite. He was involved in everything, and he was passionate, and he was angry, and he wasn't really a great dude. So at the end of the day, the only ones that David and Jonathan could really count on were each other, which is why in 1 Samuel chapter 18, we see this. After David had finished talking with Saul the king, he met Jonathan, the king's son. There was immediate bond between them, for Jonathan loved David. From that day on, Saul kept David with him and wouldn't let him return home. And Jonathan made a solemn pact with David because he loved him as he loved himself. I don't know what that pact looked like. It could have been a pinky swear. They could have spit in their hands and shook hands. Could have been a blood oath. Whatever it was, they made an agreement that, hey, we can't really depend on our families right now, so we're going to be family and we're going to have each other's back no matter what happens. Which is awesome, because if you think about it, Jonathan was the king's son and David had been anointed by the priest to be the next king of Israel. So there was a conflict of interest, but despite that, they were still friends, and we see three things about Jonathan. Number one, he cared about David. They had this bond immediately. Number two, Jonathan cared about David's well-being and David's future. And number three, he saw the potential in David's life. And the truth is, you need people outside of your family who care about you, who care about your well-being and your future, and they see the potential in your life. And if you're watching this and you're a Christian, you need people in your life who can encourage you in your spiritual journey, because family life can be crazy. We need people on the outside who can support us and love us and encourage us to keep on going. That's one of the reasons why Jesus established the church. The church, not the building, but the people in it. Our job is to come together and encourage each other to do good things and to love each other and to walk with Jesus. That's why small groups and Sunday morning church is more than just a habit or routine. It's essential for what God has for our lives. Our church and our youth group is our spiritual family. And the really cool thing is when we have these family of God relationships, it can actually make our own family lives better. Why? Because these family of God relationships make us better. So I want to encourage you to do two things this week. Number one, focus on widening your circle. Who are people in your life that you can add to your family? Who are people who care about you, care about your future, and they see the potential in your life? Can't think of anybody? That's fine. I believe that if we ask God to bring these people into our life, He'll do it. And number two, if you have that group of people, or once you do find them, say it out loud what you want them to be. If you want your small group people to be more than just classmates that you kind of see once a week, and you want them to be more like brothers and sisters, say it out loud. Say, being your friend and hanging out means a lot to me. So this week, work on building your bigger family and let them know that you love them and that you appreciate the relationship. And as always, if you need someone to talk to, feel free to reach out. We got your back. Have a great week and stay safe during the storm. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.